The best way for a homeowner to get their claim approved by insurance is going to be for them to have their contractor meet their adjuster there on site. We always strongly recommend every homeowner to include us in any email chain, anything like that. That way we can meet the adjuster there on site, walk the roof with them, make sure we're on the same page. Of course, if there's no hail damage, we like to be honest with them, and we want to say, hey, look, there is no damage, but this is what we can do. But if there is damage, we want to make sure that adjuster gets up there and sees what we're seeing, and we come up with the same plan, the same scope of work to replace that, and then we can show them our documentation and come up with a fair estimate and work together with that insurance company to make sure we're taking care of the homeowner. One of the biggest mistakes homeowners will make is just they don't research what roofing contractor they call, and they call the first roofing contractor. They don't do any research, and they get up there and that contractor just says, yep, you have hail damage, because they just want to make as many claims as possible. They really don't care if you have hail damage or not. They don't even do any inspections. And you go ahead and make a claim. The adjuster gets up there. There's no hail damage. And you started this whole process. You have paperwork going. You have a meeting with your adjuster, and there is no hail damage. And now, of course, it's not going to be improved, because adjusters are trained thoroughly to look for that. And if there's no damage, there's nothing for them to pay for. And now you've got that claim opened up, and it can kind of be messy. And that's all because of just a bad contractor was just trying to get you to make a claim and try to get some money. Your contractor can help getting your claim approved by having the proper documentation. Obviously, they're going to need photo reports. We always put together an Xactimate, which is the insurance programming and software that they use to come up with the pricing, to make sure that we're not price gouging and that we're right in line with their prices, to make sure that we're fair with the industry standards and fair for the homeowner. Having all those type of reports and documentation put together is really going to help go a long ways. Makes the insurance company for that adjuster, makes their life a lot easier. Then everything's ready for that homeowner, and the chances of having that approved just is going to be a lot better.